Hey, what's up, everyone? This is the Enlightened One, aka God's Child, aka God's Child. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my page. You know what I do, guys. I want to give a special shout out to everyone out there worldwide, from the East Coast, West Coast, the US of A, even the 7 continents of the world. I'm talking about Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, East Coast, West Coast, the US of A. Okay, guys, I'm getting my steps in. Why? Because it's good for lower A1C levels. Remember, cardio, walking, biking will reduce your A1C levels if it's high. All right. Now we got that out the way. Oh, also, if you planning on taking your vaccine shots, do not take the Johnson & Johnson vaccine shot. Why? They did a recall. Lots of people have bad side effects. Also, it's a possibility it causes blood clots, allegedly. So take the 2 shot, 2, not 1, 2. Okay, I want to share something with you guys. This is a video. Let me show you the scenery first. I'm walking around the park in Chicago, Illinois. Got my mask on. All right, family members are or could be your worst enemies. I want to share something with you guys. I read a Bible verse in my car. It's a beautiful day in Chicago. Let me show you guys something. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Yeah, see the track? See the track? I was in my car, Bible verse. Matthew chapter 10, verse 36. A man's enemy will dwell in his very own household. A man's enemy will dwell in his very own household. So, what does that mean? Who's in the household, guys? Who's in the household? Mother, father, sister, brother, wife, kids, dog. Not the dog. A dog is a man's best friend. LOL. So, I was reading that, and it reminded me yesterday at work, I met a gentleman who's in a wheelchair. Older gentleman, old enough to be my dad. And he was in a wheelchair, but his right leg was amputated. So we had a conversation, because the last time I saw the gentleman, about 90 days ago, he was walking, but he was on the crutch. So when he was in a wheelchair, I said, "What happened, brother? Was it diabetes? What happened?" He said something about a knee replacement that went bad. I guess he had infection in the leg, or didn't probably take care of. I don't know what happened, guys. I don't know what happened. But the thing is, he was amputated. His leg was amputated, removed, cut off. He's in a wheelchair. So as I talked with the guy, after he finished his transaction, I went downstairs. So I said, "I'm gonna take me a break." Got on the elevator with the gentleman. His name is Wayne. Wayne, by the way, that's his name, Wayne. So me and Wayne, we was talking about how family members are or could be the worst enemies. And he was telling me how his brother is a doctor. I'm gonna switch your arms, y'all, because my arms get tired. So he was telling me how he's like the 7th sibling out of 10, I believe. And he said, man, out of all his siblings, 3 of them are the devil. And we talked about this, guys, do we not? We talked about how your own siblings, your relatives will turn on you. And because Wayne is doing well in his family, he chose not to live in the hood. He chose to go to school. He chose to get a better education or certificates. That's something that's going to make him pay more, and get him to earn extra salary. Because money matters, guys. If you don't have the education, if you don't have a certificate, if you don't take up a trade, your money will limit you to live in nice places. You have to have a good FICO score. You have to have a good credit score. You have to have references and things of that nature. You have to build credit, okay? But if your finances can dictate your lifestyle. So anyway, Brother Wayne, we're gonna call him Brother Wayne, guys. So Brother Wayne, he was just telling me that I stood outside with this gentleman. He was just telling me how his sisters, after his mom died, how they wanted to take this, take that, and take stuff out the house and things of that nature, and dictating what they get, what they want, and never put in on nothing. How the sister threatened him, I'm gonna kick your ass and all that stuff. But that's not the kicker. That's not the kicker. Wayne, oh, the wind is blowing. Y'all gotta skip. If the wind is blowing, my bad, y'all. Wayne, walk back a little bit. Wayne was telling me about his brother who's a doctor. And he specialized in amputees, and they can actually make the prosthetics for the legs, the arms, and hands, and stuff like that, okay? Now, you guys ready for this? Now, you know the story about Cain and Abel? How Cain killed his own brother because God favored his sacrifice more than Cain? And that man, I think Cain took a rock and bashed his own brother head in. Out of jealousy. Out of jealousy. And of course, Wayne was the favorite. His mother loved him. Why? Because Wayne did everything in his power to please his mother. You know. So his brother is a doctor. Prosthetic doctor. Is that the right? If I'm wrong, yeah. See, let me stop right here. Guys, I don't have a degree. I don't know all this thesaurus, dictionary words or whatever, so I'm just being real. So here's the thing. So when I make minor mistakes, just, you know, I can take it, man. You know, correct me below. So the prosthetics for amputees such as Wayne and other people out there worldwide, his own brother does it, okay? Now, his brother been in practice for over 30 or 40 years. Now, are you ready for this? Some of y'all can relate to this. Wayne's brother retired before he fixed his own brother's leg. I'm gonna repeat it again. Lord have mercy. The man's brother knew his brother needed a leg. His own brother wouldn't fix him a leg. He retired and left brother Wayne with one leg. In other words, what I'm trying to say to you guys out there, the Wayne's brother, which is a doctor, who specialized in prosthetics and artificial arms and legs, things of that nature, which his own brother needed at the time, left him hanging. Yes, his own brother. And I had to put that out there. I said, oh my God, really? He said, yeah. And the man could have waited, could have fixed his brother's leg, got him a prosthetic leg. And Wayne is a musician, he said he need his foot for the drums, you know, things of that nature. And Wayne told me, and I beat him to the punch. I said, you mean to tell me that man couldn't wait to get your leg and retire afterwards? He said, that's what I'm saying. I said, that's a damn shame. And that's his own brother. That's his own. So what I'm trying to say to you guys out there, some people out there are waiting for you to fall. They are waiting for you to fail. They are waiting for you to, because see, Wayne is doing very well. He has a beautiful wife. He has a beautiful son. And they live happy ever after, even with the leg missing. He's in a wheelchair, okay? So now he got to start all over with someone that, a different doctor, not related, to get a prosthetic. I'm gonna share something else with you guys real quick. Let's pause on that. How many of you women out there, single mothers, or women out there with boyfriends, stuff like that, who are good, you know what I'm saying, had nowhere to go, you was evicted for whatever reason, you know, because no one's perfect. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, so get these steps in, guys. Guys, when you get towards 50, got to start doing this here. So, how many of you women, instead of going to the shelter, you knocked on your own sister's door and your own sister rejected you and your children? You had your garbage bags full of clothes and car loaded with clothes, and your sister saw their nieces and nephews and rejected them. Now, you in the shelter. You in the shelter now. How many of you found out that your own sister let their friends live in that house rent-free? Matthew chapter 10, 36. You understand? A man's enemy will dwell in his own household. Now, I might have misquoted because I'm not, because here's the thing about the Bible. Some of that stuff is accurate. It's very accurate, and somehow it's twisted around. But you have to have the wisdom and discernment to decipher which is the truth and which is the twisted truth. So, yeah. And you found out that your own sister will leave you in the shelter with your children, but she let her best friend live in that house rent free. And you would have paid her rent. Okay? Fellas out there, how many of you men out there who lost a job or was removed from a household from their wife or baby mama, whatever, and it wasn't your fault? And maybe it was your fault. But how many of you out there knocked on a family member's door and they act like they didn't hear? They talking to you with the door cracked like this. How many of you did that? And they rejected you? Huh? That hurts, don't it? Yeah. Yeah. And that's your own blood, your own family. So now you in the shelter, you got to be on guard, worry about bed bugs, worry about the staff members in the shelter that's gonna treat you like SHIT instead of helping you. And then when you get on your feet, ladies and gentlemen, they wonder why you don't be bothered with them. They wonder why. In some cases, I said this in my other videos, it is best for you to live in a shelter rather than knock on family door, because some family members will take you in to take advantage of your situation. You'll be a babysitter, you'll clean the house, you'll spend up all your food stamps. Instead of that family member trying to help you, they become an extra burden on you. And then you got some family members that take advantage of you. You know, elect one. I tried that before. My nephew was a, POS. My sister was a POS. Them kids, they was tearing up my house. I'm not talking about the people out there who did it righteously. Yeah, I cut my hair off, y'all. Boy, ooh, the ladies like the ball. Yeah, so make sure you get your steps in, guys. See how beautiful it is in Chicago? Let's take another look, y'all. All right, so yeah, you have to understand that the enemy dwells in your own household. A man's enemy, Matthew, I want you to look it up for yourself. Matthew chapter 10, 36 says, a man's enemy dwells in his own household. Look it up. I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. And when you get on your feet, who do you think they're going to call on? You. When you get yourself together, when you become successful, when you get a house, I don't care if it's Section 8 or whatever, I don't care if your house is rented. They ain't got to know it's rented. Then the tables will turn. Now that same family member who rejected you, denied you, closed the doors on you, need shelter, need food, need finances. They want to use your house as a family get together. They want to use your house as a crack house or whatever, So now they need you. What a coinky dink. What a quickie dink. See, the thing about this, guys, I want to share this with you, okay? Because I think we got the message. Don't be surprised. Your own kinfolk do you in. Don't be surprised. Because it goes way back in Cain and Abel. The first murder in history was the Cain and Abel story, okay? Cain was jealous of Abel. He was jealous. And when you have siblings, all siblings ain't the same. All siblings is not the same. Out of the Jackson 5, only one really made it. You understand? All siblings ain't the same. Out of the Jackson 5, one was a superstar. One. Out of all the Jacksons, it's like 20 of them. And Michael was the star. So in your family, you may be the chosen one. That's why your mother calls your name. That's why your father pats you on the back, because you're the chosen one. And your siblings will be resentful. They'll be jealous. They'll hate on you, especially if you do right. Instead of hang on the block, you joined the military. Instead of hang on the block, you went to beauty school. Instead of doing all this wild street stuff, whatever, you went to college. You went to a trade school. You did something with your life. Because I'm going to tell you something. Getting a felony at 16 will haunt you forever, ladies and gents. It will haunt you forever. Okay? So I just want to share that with y'all real guys, because I'm really enjoying this fresh air. Guys, wear your mask, wear your mask, wear your mask. I know it's hot. I know it's sweaty. Make sure you use Scope, Listerine, or breath mints, because you don't want to smell in all your funk. You know, LOL. LOL. All right, so this is the Elite One, aka God's Child. Thanks for stopping by, stopping through. I just want to do something outside today, guys, because it's beautiful. It is beautiful outside today. So I just want you guys out there to know that I love you all. Peace and blessings. If you like this video, please share it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. And I want you guys out there, stay tuned. Tupac videos coming soon. But I had to do one about this one, guys, because somebody out there need to hear this. This is the Elite One, aka God's Child. Peace and blessings to you, and you. And I want to give a shout out to the UK. Salute to everyone out there worldwide. Peace and blessings. Have a great day. Peace.